Guys, TC here again. Another tank review for you. This time we're going to look at the premium Tier 5 British heavy tank, the Excelisor. This is a bit of a departure for the British tanks, and it's the first time you'll get a taste of what the higher tier British tanks are a bit like. It's quite a mobile, quite a fast heavy tank. It's quite small as well. It doesn't weigh a lot either, and it's got good gun depression, 10 degrees at the front but 12 degrees at the side, which is absolutely fantastic. Good frontal armour, 114, good rear armour at 108, however the sides are nothing to write home about. They are spaced. You do have big thick tracks, as you can see here. As you can see, huge tracks on the side of it, but it is only 30mm thick at the sides here. Now you may notice those 3 rings around the barrel. I have got 3 marks in this tank. One of an elite group who chooses to play this tank. My crew, as you can see, is made up of my Black Prince crew. So we have Sixth Sense, we have Deadeye, we've got clutch braking, repairs, safe stowage, full BIA, and then another round of repairs where I need to, and situational awareness on the radio man for that extra bit of view range. This tank does have some drawbacks, so I'll cover them in a minute, but first of all let's have a look at the equipment. Nothing special, just a rammer, vents and a toolbox. Ammunition, we'll come on to the ammo loadout after we've gone into a couple of other details. Large repair kit, large med kit, automatic fire extinguisher. It's got 670 hit points, which at tier 5 is quite a nice chunk. Beefy engine, 600 horsepower, top speed 38.6, which is not a sluggish thing at all. 32 degrees turret traverse as well, so it's pretty mobile. Turret has 114mm at the front, 92 at the side, 92 at the rear, so the turret's actually quite well armoured, but it's not very well sloped. As you can see, it's pretty flat, so anything you meet can go through the front of the turret with ease, unless you make use of the gun depression. You have it on a slight lean back. The front has a few weak spots, the gun, this port here, but obviously again, once you've got it leant back a bit, they do become a little bit harder to hit, and so you can take some some hits with this. Reload is 3.14 seconds with this crew configuration, so it's a very quick firing gun. However, it does have a drawback. The gun's standard penetration is 94 on average with 110 alpha. The gun is a typical tier 5 British tank gun. It's very low alpha, very rapid fire. However, this one has very low penetration. So if you imagine 91mm penetration, it's enough to penetrate the KV1, and it's enough to penetrate the Churchill. It's enough to get through anything you meet. However, normalization and the spread of penetration, which can go as low as 68, does mean when this tank was introduced, this tank was basically introduced to fire nothing but premium ammunition. That's as true today as it was the day the tank was introduced in the game. It is not a money maker. You can run it with normal AP and you can make money with this tank. However, you will be very, very frustrated every game you play it in. I consider the Excelisor as a steam blower. Now, what I mean by a steam blower is basically this tank is here for no other reason except for me to go out, have fun, bomb around the battlefield, get a bunch of kills, get a bunch of damage, and have a laugh. I don't run it to make credits. Never have, never gonna. It can't do that. That being said, I have been on a bit of a personal mission since the start of the year to 3 mark this tank. So I have ran mainly the APCR shells. Now the reason I've run the APCR shells is because that gets 144 pen as standard. The gun's not very accurate either, 0.42, takes a while to aim, so it's very much a brawler, very much a get in, a bang 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 bang, get out as quick as you can, take as little damage in return. Because of the quick reload and because of the nature of the gun, it performs more like a heavy, slow, medium tank. Can circle strafe as well in this, which is pretty bizarre to do that in a heavy tank, but it does it. And you know, you've got to make advantages from the tank that you dealt. So with that being said, I make no bones about it. The game you're going to see is my third mark game. I've been trying to third mark this for quite a while. I was very close until a certain Dutch live streamer was challenged by his audience to do it, and I was less than 1% away when he started, and unfortunately I'm no unicum. I am at least, I am at best, I am half of his WN8 and stats. So he was able to completely monster it, and as a result I've had to wait for that to drain out of the system before I've been able to hit it again. You don't see many people play these either. It's quite a rare tank to see on the battlefield, mainly because of its reputation, but when you take it out, people are often quite amazed at what you can achieve with this thing, because it is pretty funky. That being said, let's get into this game. This game demonstrates the third mark of excellence. It's a Radley Walters and it's an ace tanker as well. It doesn't make any credits, and I do make no bones about it. We do blast away with the ammunition, and we do cost a lot of money. So, as I said, this isn't a premium tank to make money. This is a premium tank to have fun. That being said, let's kick into the replay. Okay guys, here we go. As you can see, because of the matchmaking of this tank, this is the kind of matchmaking you can expect to see more often in this. You will see tier 6s in it, but that's very rarely. We'll speed up the replay to get into the game. So we're on Lakeville, starting on the JK line, the south side. We've got a douchebag here in an OI experimental who decides to try and team kill our artillery, and he fails miserably. Takes him a good couple of times to achieve this. Our AMX-38, as you can see him there, heading straight for the bottom of the deep blue sea into H5. Thank you. GG that man. So, straight from the off, we have the OI team killing one of our artillery, and we have the AMX-38 committing suicide. So before we even get anywhere in this game, we are 2 tanks down. Really well played. And then he has the audacity to say, oops, you did that on purpose. Yeah, I've got no faith in you at all. We've pushed south into the town, as you would expect. I'm particularly concerned about the Panzer IV Hydro in our team. Am I typing something here? I can't remember. Anyway, we're pushing on into town. I'm just trying to remember what I was doing on this game. As you can see, yes, we have APCR loaded. Yes, we are firing nothing but APCR this game. We are filming a bit of auto aim here. Bang. As you can see the replay. That's 1 kill. Round the corner onto this guy. Bit more auto aim. We bounce the KV-1, set him on fire. He's no fire extinguisher. 2 shots. We bounce off the front of him. And we take him out of the game, and he takes our track. We're now tracked in the open, but we're fairly safe. Can't be shot by artillery. Taken no damage, we've taken 3 shots in return. As we pop here, you'll see it on the minimap in a minute. Bingo, there we go, the medium 3 and the Panzer IV Hydro. So for shots, we prioritise the Panzer IV Hydro, he backs off, then we take shots at the medium. There's 1 into him. 1 into the Panzer IV Hydro, we back and we use this cubby hole, take out the medium 3. We're then looking for shots here in the middle on this Stuart. He pulls forward and gets tracked, we waste the shell, and you see me rocking backwards and forwards just to get shots. There's 1 shell, he backs up, so we can't get the kill on him. I fire a couple of blind shells here, and then the T46 appears. We miss the T46. The T44 burnt to death there, unfortunately. There we go, we've shot and tracked him, set him on fire. Unnecessary second shot there, as he set him on fire. 1322 damage and 4 kills so far. Straight away, as you can see on the minimap though, we have lost the valley on the 1-2 line. Not fantastic and a bad position to be in. 3.4k WN8 though. So I'm here looking for shots in the middle, and the Panzer IV Hydro gets respotted. I then push up here, because what I'm going to look for is I'm looking for shots for the Panzer IV Hydro. As you can see, he's aiming back towards our team. He's on fire, and he burnt to death, killed by the Grant. That's not exactly something you want to write home about, is it? So there's 4 tanks left on the enemy team. Our guerrilla there telling us all we're useless. He's already written the game off because we are evens on this. And they start capping. So we know straight away there's a Toldy, there's a KV-1, there's a T1 Heavy, and there's an AT2 somewhere. I move forward, bit of auto aim on the Toldy, very poorly aimed shot. I stop here and start to pummel the KV-1. KV-1 is a dangerous target, so he's my target. As you can see, now we've gone off auto aim and we're aiming our shots. We're able to butter this guy to pieces, making very careful use of our shots, and we managed to get the kill there. There's the Toldy. Unfortunately he's stuck, so we put him out of his misery. Next time we got up is a T1 Heavy. As you can see, we're still full health at the minute. We've not taken any damage. T1 Heavy manages to put one through us. He's got a very nasty gun, this, and the AT2 starts laying into our flanks. Burn the repair kit immediately to get away from the AT2. There goes the fire extinguisher, and we now ammo racked with no repair kit, so it's a dangerous position to be in. T1 Heavy is raping us here. We're having to bounce and wait for our reload, which is now up to 6 seconds. Kill the T1 Heavy, and then we start to side scrape very gently. AT2 there with his little pom-pom gun starts putting shells down our side, asking for help. I'm on reload. I'm telling the team cap, pull back. As you see, we aim at the cupola, put the shell through the cupola. We're still on reload. He's taken our tracks. We try and take his track out in return. I wait. Another shell through. He's on half health now. 6 seconds. There's our track again. So I'm aiming at his track to track him in position. I've taken his track out. I can now wait for my reload. There's the track. We wait, we pull back. Pull back again, aim. Straight through his cupola. It's going to take another 2 hits to kill this guy, and he's starting to advance on us. Didn't penetrate, the shot whiffed low. This isn't good. He's coming towards us now with his little pom-pom. We're going to try and track him. We've tracked him in position and he can't get his gun round on us now, I don't think. Or he's bouncing off the side ineffectually. In the time it takes him to repair, we're going to be able to put another shot into his cupola, take him out for our Radley Walters, 2.8k of damage, at 11,320 WN8. The post-game stats from that game, as you can see, we absolutely racked up the medals here. We got our 3rd mark of excellence, we got our mastery badge, bruiser, arsonist, fire for effect, shellproof, duelist, the Radley Walters, Spartan, cool-headed, steel wall, high caliber, and a top gun. We made 79,131 credits, and we got 2,655 XP. Not doubled, not base. Team score, as you can see, 2,845. We had to really work hard for this with our team. Half of our team did absolutely no damage. So to come out with a win on that is a really big carry. 8 kills, 1,770 base experience is pretty impressive. And 11 medals there show how hard we've worked, especially the Radley Walters. I would like a pool. I am aiming to try and achieve a pools medal, which is another 2 kills, and I think this tank is probably the one I'm going to achieve it in. We'll have to see. However, the post-game stats do tell the entire story about this tank. As you can see, we took 25 hits, 6 penetrated, 19 didn't, and we blocked 1535 damage. So the armor does stand up to attack. However, remember that credits that we made? We actually lost 63,893 credits on this game, and that's because of the ammunition. 120k we burnt on ammunition, not to mention the large repair kit and the damage that the tank did take. If you are happy to just have a fun tank, I cannot recommend anything else really except this or the Su-85i that I mentioned before. It's a lot of fun to derp about in. However, be warned, this is the Panzer IIJ of tier 5. It's fun, it's pretty bouncy, the gun's okay but not fantastic, but you will burn through credits. People can make that gun work. I can make it work, but you need the right circumstances, you need the right team, you need the right opposition, you need the right platoon mates. So playing it on its own and going for the marks of excellence, I make no bones about it, I have burnt a lot of credits on that. It's probably cost me the best part of nearly 1 million credits to get my 3 marks of excellence on this tank, purely because it's all about the damage. But we've done it, don't have to do that anymore, we can revert back to normal ammo, normal kit out. Anyway, the Excelisor, it's available in the gift shop currently. It may be being taken out because obviously we know that Wargaming don't like preferential matchmaking tanks, so grab it while you can, guys. It won't be around for long, I don't think, the way they're going. But yeah, if you have been repulsed by this, if you have not been happy with this replay, I do apologise. I know it's very gold spammy, but needs must for when you're trying to get things done. Don't hate me too much. Anyway, if you've liked the replay, please drop us a subscribe. We'd love to see you around again. There's more videos to come, and hopefully I will be able to see you later, either on Twitch or in the chat or in the comments below. Cheers, guys.